So come on in, take a sip. Let's wind down. We're back in the Solver studio. No more in that unbearable dislightness of being. I mean, I had a wonderful time there in the Bavarian Alps. It was fabulous, but when I'm looking at the puzzle, it's just so dark and gloomy. So what a week. But I'm back home. It's Friday afternoon, and it just feels great to be back in the Solver studio. And thank you for hanging with me out there for this time period. So let's wind down, right? Let's see what we got today. We have a Carolyn Davies Lynch grid for Friday, May 24th, 2024. Let's hop into our grid. Find my mouse. There we go. Okay, so right. Okay. How about I'm sure? Let's just start with I'm sure. Let's see what we got with I'm sure. Antelope that can leap up to 10 feet off the ground. I think this is an impala. Some eyeshadows. Need more than that. People often drink it up. Repetition of self-calming movements such as finger tapping or hair twirling. I think this is called stimming. Cougars opponent in an annual rivalry game. Okay, so I think we're talking about football. So maybe a ute. And this eyeshadows might be mattes now that we have 2 T's there. You are in Espanol, and that's estás, one way to say it. If it were only 4 letters, I would say eres, but we've got 5, so we're going to go with estás. One in the right place at the right time. Of course, right is spelled in a religious manner, so we go with priest, recharge one's batteries, rest, clearly. It might be pressed for cash, maybe an ATM. And I guess what we're talking about, drinking it up, is a martini. I love a martini. Blank, Garibaldi, revolutionary, sometimes called the mother of Italy. And I think this is Anita. I think it is. I've now seen statues in Italy. City that's northwest of Cusco, or a city that's northwest of Columbus. I think we're talking about Lima. Swears. Okay, so that Anita, if Anita is correct, and it looks like it is, that helps because this is going to be attests, I think, and not affirms. So, attests for swears. Movie droid. Familiarly, maybe R2 or not, R2 with mulish resolve. We're just throw caution out there, but I think this might be intractably, and if it is, that's great. Pre-AD, so far it's looking good. BCE, before the Common Era. City known as the Hollywood of the South, and I do believe this is Atlanta. Score a journalistic coup. I think, yeah, I see it there. Did you see it there? Did you see it? I get excited when I see it. I think this is get the scoop. Shapeless forms, blobs, perhaps, yeah, looks like it is. Gaseous cloud in which suns and planets form. And I think this is a solar nebula. And I hope it is. I would hate if Neil deGrasse Tyson were watching. I didn't get at least that right. Word derived from the Old Norse for stick of wood. And I used to know this. I can't remember. I mean, I want to say it's like a bat or a ski or something. I don't know. I don't remember. Let's move on. Hit as the lights. Need more than that. Commuting costs, probably fares. And let's see. Hit as the lights. Is this a K? Mac maker. Yeah, that could be craft. Which could be tricky because you could fit an apple in there too, right? So, but I was hoping it's a K because then I think, okay, flick, right? Can you flick the lights? And but you got to spell all it right first. Okay. Roger. Word derived from the Old Norse for stick of wood. Again, I can't remember. What is the down here? Wedding staple with the line, take it back now, y'all. And this is the cha-cha slide. All right. That's clever. I don't think I've seen cha-cha slide in a crossword. If I have, it was a long time ago. Or a day that I missed for some reason. And we got an S here, so I think we got a ski. So what do we got now? Basic sets of supplies. Okay. Do you see it in there? Do you? Because I'm seeing starter kits. So we got to check ourselves. But whenever I do that, I got to check myself. Leah's, are you that somebody? Humble dwelling, perhaps a shack, and that is kind of sad. Strategies, maybe tactics, and okay, I'll have to look at that later. Part of a clutch. Make sure I'm right on 14 down. Doubly better. Yeah, it looks like twice as nice. Mini Eras Tour attendees. I think we're talking about Swifties here. Which I count myself among. Fourth card in Texas Hold'em is the turn. And yeah, so part of a clutch. It's not like the bag or the mechanism for shifting gears. I think we're talking about the unit of measure. So like a clutch of eggs. And so I think we're talking about a chick. Cooking product originally invented for soap making. Cousin it. Okay, so I think this is Crisco. I know I'd heard it before or seen it in a crossword. I mean, I'm not a Crisco expert. Just think I've heard it before. Commencements, maybe onsets. Jamaican patois. I think we're talking about Creole. This is a clever Friday. Not a difficult one, but a clever one. Where to find a phalanx bone is your toe. It's kept in the loop. How about a belt? Summer presidential suites. Urban fleet. Yeah, that's what I thought. Buses. Okay, some corporate takeovers are buyouts. Doesn't strike out. Yes, I would love that. Maybe please do. Doesn't strike out. Say, oh, okay. Stets. We're talking about the editorial term for when you strike something out into your editing, and then you're like, oh no, leave that in there. That's good. Then you write stet above it. Interesting. That's pretty clever, actually. When you get to be this old at my age. At my age. Likewise, same. Das Gleiche für mich. Das Gleiche. Things that blend in synesthesia. These are senses, I think. Trojan hero claimed as an ancestor by Julius Caesar and Augustus. And I think this is Annius. Italian counterpart to Mattina, I think, is sera. Buonasera. Yeah, and I think this is, Annius, and then this is maybe the national, Chevy SUVs. I think this is the National Institute of Health. Let's round this sucker out. It'd be kind of nice if we could finish in 10 minutes. Wyoming's equal rights, for example. I think that's their motto. Watch over, maybe tend to. We were just talking about this up top. Estás or eres. Interesting. Urban areas, metros. Metal that cries when bent. I don't know this at all, but I think it's going to be tin, right? Acclimatize, maybe orient. Consequences of some serious foul play. Could be red cards. They bring a lot to the table. Okay, good. Waiters, that's good. I'll count us in. Nice. On 3. Good. Get bent out of shape, maybe warp. And then bends down. Okay, I think we're talking about stoops. Oh gosh, I hope I didn't flat finger anything. How do we do, Bob? Hey! I guess you could say my speaker was on double loud today. But again, wonderful, wonderful puzzle. I mean, easy, but it was full of a lot of crossword ease. And so if you're a beginner, maybe not so easy. But it's the kind of thing that you will get down pat really soon once you start doing them on a regular basis. As you can see, a lot of the same answers you'll find in a Monday, which is the easiest day, as you'll find on a Friday, but the clue to get to the answer may be a little bit more circuitous, right? This was a great puzzle. I really enjoyed it, and so off the puzzle you go. Off with the puzzle you go. Sorry, I'm gonna get the right side here. Again, I just have to say it. I don't know when it would ever be appropriate not to, but every morning when I wake up, I see new likes and new subscribes, wonderful new comments. It just brings the day to me. It doesn't matter what kind of day I'm having. Like I knew I had a 3.5-hour drive back to northern Bavaria today. I wasn't looking forward to that. Looking forward to getting home and being back in the Solver studio, but I wasn't looking forward to the drive. But I just like laying there in bed. I'm having a cup of coffee and considering going out for a pipe or a cigar, but now it's cold, so I'm just going to stay in bed. And I open up my phone and I open up the Creator app, and I'm just reading people saying very, very nice things. And it just means the world to me. I love it when I see the subscriber count moving up, because it just means that we're doing something right and people want to be part of this community, and I want you to be part of this community. So thank you from the bottom of this very much touch vessel. I appreciate you very much. Until tomorrow, when we're going to tackle the Saturday mini and the Saturday main grid, I wish you the very, very best, every single one of you. So au revoir, à bientôt. Ciao. Salut. Take care. À plus tard. Cheers.